If you haven't already heard, the Las Vegas Raiders are open to trading Davante Adams. Now, when it comes to Davante Adams and possibly coming to the Baltimore Ravens, there is a mixed bag. You have some people on one side that are for it. You have some people that are truly against it. Now, I understand change is difficult. I, for a large period of my life, despised change. I loved having a routine. I loved doing the same things. I loved knowing what was to come, no surprises, no expectations. It just was what it was. I'm a military person, so I was very regimented. And sometimes the same can be said for loving your favorite sports team. You know what to expect from them. They're going to have winning seasons. They may or may not win in the playoffs, but you already know what type of team you are going to get. So this brings me to the Ravens possibly trading for Davante Adams. And to me, some of the things that I've been hearing is just crazy. I understand the Baltimore Ravens tradition better than most because I've been here since the beginning. Unlike a lot of people, I was around when we had the Baltimore Colts. So when we lost the team and didn't have anyone to look at, I was the one wandering this earth, nomad looking for a team. So when we got the Baltimore Ravens, I was extremely ecstatic, and I've been following them and in love with this team ever since. But just like with many things, you have to change with the times. You have to evolve. You have to do things a little bit differently than you did in the past. And a lot of people want to say, what's the point of paying all this money and losing a draft pick for Davante Adams? He's just going to come in here and average 40 yards a game. And to me, I think that is just downright silly, because the thing that I saw was I think they put up Isaiah Likely, Zay Flowers, Nelson Aguilar's numbers, and you're out here comparing champagne to Aquafina. Like, it makes no sense. Well, we can't give up the draft pick. Why can't we? What have many of these draft picks done for us? If we just look back to last year, what has Adisa Isaac done for us? Honestly, Rasheen Ali, Dennis Leary. We have had so many years where we wasted draft picks just to say, oh, we had 11, 13 draft picks and we drafted each and every person on the board. And a lot of them didn't stick around. We had a few draft picks that didn't make it out of training camp. So to say we're going to lose a draft pick, oh gosh, for a certified bona fide star. Even on the older side, he is still better than half the receivers in this league. And look no further than the game versus the Las Vegas Raiders, where he torched the Ravens. Those sideline catches that he made, amazing. We gave one of our receivers, our best receiver, the chance, and what happened? He dropped it. Not saying he would drop it each and every time, but there are levels to this game. And to me, one of the most important things is you guys said the same thing. For years, we've been saying, let's go get Lamar Jackson, a real running back. Let's find somebody who can run the ball. Let's go get one of these superstar backs and bring him in to take the burden off of Lamar Jackson. And you, the same people that said, we don't need no superstar back. We can bring in anybody. We don't need Derrick Henry. We got Gus Edwards at home. Now look at you. We brought in a Derrick Henry, and the Ravens are on a historic pace. You thought that the Ravens were good in 2019, 2020. Look at them running the ball now. Historic pace, because they brought in somebody that can actually do it. So guess what? Now you actually have to use that person. Because I didn't forget. I did not forget. I still remember seeing y'all on Twitter. Don't bring in nobody. It's waste. Don't trade a second round pick for Derrick Henry. It's a waste. Don't go out there and try to get Josh Jacobs. It's a waste. Now, if we had one of them last season, maybe we would be defending Super Bowl champions. But because you guys feel like it's a waste and we don't need them, that's how things should go. So you mean to tell me you don't think that if Davante Adams comes in here, there's going to be a change? Because just like with Derrick Henry, you can't have a receiver of that caliber and not utilize him. John Harbaugh may be a lot of things, but one thing is, he doesn't want to look like a fool outside of calling timeouts and challenges. When it comes to anything else, he doesn't want to look stupid. So you bring in a Davante Adams, guess what? They're going to find ways to get him the ball. And then there are other times where you just throw the ball in his vicinity, he's going to go get it. And I guarantee you, I don't give a damn what offense you're running, Davante's not going to average 40 yards a game. Well, he's going to cost too much. We don't want to pay all that money. It's 2024. It costs to do business. This is the price of doing business. You can't continue to do things as cheaply as the Ravens do on the offensive side of the ball and expect to win championships. But y'all want to stick to that antiquated old philosophy of, well, let's just get pieces here and there, because we're not going to use them. We can just get the cheapest, safest one possible. Like, this doesn't work. And we've proven over the last 6 years, this doesn't work. But once again, y'all want to stick to what hasn't worked before and said, let's go. But I guarantee you, if there was a linebacker out there, or there was a cornerback that became available, it's no problem. Davante Adams is not going to help you. A wide receiver is not going to help you win a championship. But add another fucking corner is going out there and getting a big name linebacker and giving him some money. That's cool. It's cool defensively to do it. You tell me how that safety or that corner or that defensive tackle is going to get us to the Super Bowl and get us over the hump. But a wide receiver is. Y'all try to find each and every excuse that y'all can why we never need offensive talent. But what's the point of getting? We're not going to use him. We got Derrick Henry. It looks to me like we use him a lot. It looks like we're finding out how to best utilize his skills and make it work for us going forward. Now, if you guys think that this is actually sustainable, what we're doing right now, you are out of your gosh darn minds. If you think we're going to get in the playoffs and a team is going to let us run for 285 yards and pass for 120, and that's going to lead to us winning, it might win a wild card game. You might get a divisional round win. But if it comes to the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl, that ain't going to fly. And we've shown you year after year, and this is the thing that I don't think people get, and this is what I don't understand about y'all. We've done this before. We've dominated on the ground before, and we've got to the playoff and lost our rabid minds. So if you don't think we're going to need somebody in the playoffs, a la Anquan Bolden, to go out there and manhandle some of these defenses, you are insane. Me, I love Zay Flowers, and I think he's going to develop into a great asset for the Baltimore Ravens. But as of right now, Zay is not a number one. He's ascending that way, but right now he just is not it. And we don't have that dog on offense in that wide receiver room that's going to demand the ball. And that's another thing I don't understand. He's going to cry when he don't get his catches and he don't get the ball. What is a wide receiver supposed to do? Oh, hell, you threw to me 2 times for 6 yards and we lost. Cool. I'm all right with that. We're good. I want somebody that wants the ball. It's just like basketball. There are only certain people that want to take that last shot. You got guys for 3 quarters talking big Willie mess. But when it comes down to it and the game's on the line, a la, and I hate to say it, don't kill me, LeBron early in his career. He didn't want that shot. He didn't want to be that dude. Now, he developed into that guy, but early on, pass. I want that guy that wants to take that last shot. I want that guy when we need that first down. Hey, it's either me or it's nobody. But some of you Ravens fans love making excuses. And I realize exactly why this is. You make the excuse because if we finally get the pieces, we finally get that offense, we finally have a complete team that can compete in the playoffs. And if we lose, what are you going to say then? It's cool now because if we lose, those that don't want to put the blame somewhere, they can say, well, we just ain't got the pieces right now to get it done. So you try to shift the blame. And that's another reason why Harbaugh himself does not want to go all in on offense. Because if he does and the team loses, now it's put on him. In the past, we can say, well, the Ravens didn't run the ball enough. The Ravens didn't do this. But if you actually have the horses and the pieces to get it done and they fail, now you look towards the coach. And these are things that he's tried to avoid. So y'all can miss me with the we don't need. We need something. It doesn't have to directly be Davante Adams, but we need something. Look at the leap Tua took when he got Tyreek Hill. Y'all told me when Tyreek came up, oh, we don't need a Tyreek. What can he do for offense? Look what he did for Miami. Look how explosive Miami became. Look how much better Tua got when he got a wide receiver that he could just throw the ball up to. Somebody that you can just throw it out there and they're going to go get it. And you cannot tell me those explosive plays don't help a team. Those wide receivers don't make those quarterbacks better. Yet and still, we're out here cheering and trying to pump up Rashad Bateman. I like Rashad and I want Rashad to succeed. But on a level of Davante and Rashad, let's go. Come on. We talking Alabama, Coppin State. Come on. Let's not do this. So for those of you that want to make the excuses that the Baltimore Ravens don't need Davante Adams, I think you need to rethink these things because you cannot utilize soldiers if you don't have them.
Nah, man, I'm cool.